Well, that's good. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's make sure my stuff is right. I couldn't hear anything in my headphones. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Got the start of year 3, and we got some exciting stuff to get to. We got to finish up the roster, get it right for the regular season, and then we'll be good to go. I got some trades coming up to start the year, and after that, we'll get rolling. I'll see you guys in a second as we wait for those to catch up to live. All right. Let's go ahead and get it started. What's good, guys? Welcome in. All right, so we are right at the beginning of the season. We have a couple trades that we want to look at. In fact, I'm going to see if I can do it now. First off, we are looking to move on from Hardesty. We're going to go ahead and roll with Milrow as our guy. I know he only has normal dev. He has 2 years left on his contract, but he's played well enough. And I want to go ahead and move on from Hardesty. Get some draft capital in its place and see if there's a good spot for him to go to where he could play immediately. Browns is one. I want to send him to an AFC team because I want to face him. I think that'd be a cool storyline to have. So right now it's the Browns that looks like a good spot for him. Maybe Dolphins. Take over Tua. Falcons, but again, I'd rather him be an AFC. Daniel Jones is the Jets. Let's see, where are we going to move this? Ooh, Rams need one bad, but again, I want to actually be able to have a chance to play him. Welcome in, guys. Fuck yeah, let's go. Now, this team is taking a huge leap as far as just overall so far. Man, they've signed him to a 3-year deal, so I don't know if he's... Let's go with Dolphins. I think he's going to start regressing. Let's see if we can get a first-round pick for him. We've got him at the very beginning of second round. He threw 9 touchdowns, only 1 interception in his time played last year. I'll put him over his salary by $10 million. Motherfucker. I might have to wait to the beginning of the season when they fix their shit. What was the other team that had a QB issue? Was it Rams? All right, we'll send an NFC. Straight up first round pick, and it's good. All right, so we got a pick out of him, and we were able to upgrade it from a second round to a first. Now he gets to go start, and we open up our spot on our roster. Now we got another trade to make. We have to get rid of, at running back, Rashard Smith. He was supposed to be our third down back last year. It did not work out. He ran for like 2 yards a carry. We signed Rashard White. We drafted Brad Matthews, and Bradfield was our undrafted rookie from last year. So imagine those two are going to get the main backup duties behind Rashard White. In fact, I almost wish I wouldn't have signed Rashard White to open up the carries for the young guys. And corner. We are also looking to shed one of these guys. And with 1 year left on his deal, I'm going to go with Richardson to get rid of. We tried to make him into one of the main guys. We just drafted Jason Ankrum, who has hidden development. So he'll start across from Porter. Steele will be a nickel. Maybe Moss will be nickel. Really doesn't open any room up for Steele here. Or maybe I just get rid of both. And then have Moss, Ankrum, and Steele as our corners. Nah, we'll just move for the two. All right, let's see if there's anyone that values these guys. Running back is one of the Bengals' top needs, and they're not even looking at them. You've seen yellow for Richardson on one team, so we'll go back to that. I'm just seeing this trade value. All right, who is yellow? Vikings. All right, let's go ahead and move him here. Oh, fuck, they have no cap. We're going to ask for a fourth. That seems fair for an expiring contract. Now, they're not going to be able to accept it because of the cap situation. So let's see if they have any backup corners. With $2 million. Okay, that's not going to work. All right, let's hold on to trading him until we get to the regular season. Let's go ahead and advance the week. See if we can make something happen here. First off, I need to make sure I find if we have a backup quarterback that we could bring in. You. Not very sexy in the backup area. Let's get Famous Jameis. Bring him in. We're going to bring Famous Jameis in, and then we're going to look at a young number 3. See if there's anybody with like a development trade or something like that. Strike it out. All right, let's just bring this young kid in right here, Spellman from UTSA. It'll be our third QB. And I think as far as free agents, that's all we need to do. All right, so let's go ahead and try that trade again. Oops. Welcome in, guys. I'm trying to hurry up so we can get to this week 1 game now that we got everybody in here. You're going to move on from Richardson. See if we can get like a... Okay, they got cap space now. Good. Draft picks. Let's go ahead and get a fourth out of them. Should be good. Yep, fantastic. And then we need to trade our running back. Rashard Smith. Let's see if there's any teams with some need. They need Oh no, they don't. Let's give them a shitty backfield. Steelers, you got some money? You need a backup. Go with a 5th round pick since he was shit last year, and they're taking on $4 million in cap. Actually, we're probably paying that, to be honest. All right, so should put us in a good spot. Let's do our initial depth chart, see if there's any holes, and then we'll simulate through the preseason and get to week 1. Sometimes I'll play one preseason game if I have some interesting battles, but I think we're going to pass that today. All right, let's go. You know, I want Matthews to get the main backup snaps at main running back. We'll have Rashad White as the starting running back. Let's put Michael Mayer back in at fullback. He did well there last year. We might have to sign another tight end too. We'll look at that. We signed Tyreek Hill. I'm probably going to change Thornton's jersey number and give it to Hill. We're going to Besh in the slot this year. And then we also signed De'Ami Brown for some depth. So we are much better off at receiver than we were last year. Mayer in 2 tight end sets, but when he's in his fullback, Cook will come in. So we're definitely going to sign one more tackle. We have the rookie, but I'm thinking we move... Oh, I need to physically move him because they're going to fuck with his ratings if we don't. So let's go to the right guard. We drafted him in the 3rd round, I think. DeAndre Caldwell. In fact, I'm going to keep him at right guard, and I'm going to move Downing, who played right guard last year, to left. Who was injury prone as shit last season. Let's see if that continues. Because if so, we're going to have to move on from him. And I'll move Mafi to right guard so I can have the right amount of players over there. I should have done some of this off stream so guys you didn't have to wait for it, but I wanted you guys to see at least the trades that we were getting. Alright, Miller, Downing. Rogers will back up both spots. We got Powers Johnson at center this year again. DJ Glaze, we still haven't been able to find someone to replace him yet. Luke Van Ness. Crosby starting. Brissy, Franks, Livingston backing them up. And we have Bush. Oh, that's the other thing we're thinking about doing. We're thinking about moving on from Bush. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll run with it. We'll have Dre play our our strong side linebacker role. Or Sam role. And then in the nickel set, it'll be Simpson and Bush starting with him at the 3rd. But he has a high development, so we definitely want to work on him. Alright, that should do it. Feels good. We have a kicker, we have a punter. Fantastic. Oh, we didn't sign a long snapper. We got to sign one of those if we want to. They're probably all gone too. Yeah, fuck. So I'm going to sign 2 tight ends and move one of them to fucking Grant Calcaterra. He's going to be our 4th tight end. And then we're going to sign somebody else just to put in that long snapper spot. Sure, sounds good. Matthew Samuel. We'll change his position. Come on. Move your ass. Long snapper. Save. It's got one of my old jersey numbers. That's, in fact, my name's X Factor 784. I picked X Factor because Dante Hall from the Chiefs back in 2002. He moved like a video game character. And that's where I got my name from. And 784 is my 2 prominent jersey numbers. 7 when I was my favorite number for quarterback, and then 84 is the jersey I wore for receiver when I moved there. Fun fact. Wait, didn't I just go to... No. Yes. Jesus. Alright, so good. 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 Fantastic. I want the rookie playing. Good. Finesse. Jason. Oh, we got a rookie in Trevino. Decided to see if he can carve a role for himself. He's a late round draft pick. Good. Where is Dre? Gotta give him some playing time. Mason, Einstein. The question is, where do we put these kids? Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I almost did forget. I'm glad you said something. Good looks, sir. Good looks. All right, that's how we're going to make it look. Now, I think I'm going to have Moss play nickel. No, actually, I'm going to have Ankrum play nickel. Moss and Porter will be playing on the outside, and he'll be the backup in this year. Jimmy Steele. He only went up 2 overall from last year, so unfortunately not a big jump for him. Let's get our backups in here. Good. Almost there, guys. Actually, he's not a bad long snapper. The last one that we switched last year was like a 27 overall. All right, we'll go ahead and keep them where they're at. That's good enough for me. Slaughter and Bradfield. Yeah, Bradfield be the third down. Well, no. It's White this year. That's right. And Bradfield back him up. Where is... It's all the way at the bottom. Nope. Matthews. There we go. Slot will be best this year. Oh, yeah. This is generated. Yeah, generated rosters. Oops. I think I forgot the last little bit. Where was I at? Slot receiver. Fix that. Oh, wait, Johnny Brown. Let's put him here. All right. So, left edge. I'm actually going to have the Ness play left edge and move Crosby to the right. And then Trevino backing Chase on. Jackson probably be cut. Where the hell is he at? And Trevino. Rush defensive tackle. Boom. And Livingston. Nose, Franks. Livingston. How long do you want to keep Crosby? The only reason he's still on the roster actually is just because the length of his contract. In Madden, usually you could separate, between a couple years, the cap penalty that you take from a trade. In Madden, they put it all into the next year. So if you had the 5-year deal, those extra 4 years will hit your cap the very next season. So unfortunately, he was signed to a long-term deal right before we started this franchise by the Real Life Raiders, and it made it hard for us to trade. In real life, they were able to work around it and probably spread his cap hit or share some of the cap hit with the other team, depending on what they agreed to. We're not able to do that in here, unfortunately. So maybe next season, I'm thinking. That way we don't take that huge cap hit. I'll show you his contract actually here in a second. Let's see if we can find out what that's going to look like. All right, so Ankrum, we're going to play him at nickel this year. Steele's going to back him up. That should do it. All right, so now let's look at where is our GM office? Team salaries. All right, Crosby has 3 years remaining. So after this season, we could probably totally trade him. Look at his contract real quick. So he's due to make 27 and 28. So if we traded him right now, next year it would be a $57 million cap hit. We could probably tank it because we have 90 right now this year, but I don't see any reason to tank it. He still holds good value for us for right now. He's a good edge rusher. Now he has played like shit. Look at his stats. This is his last 2 seasons. He finally hit 10.5 at the end of it, but I mean it's not been great. You know what I mean? the production has dropped off considerably. So he is somebody we are definitely looking at moving. Someone wants to fight for a job. Let's see how that looks.
Some turmoil threatens their roster.
Now, our coach abilities that we're going to start with
has been made for a top
is
spot on the depth chart.
like training ones. We're going to send it all to like QBs, running backs, receivers, linemen. You know, just cover that. It'll take up 7 weeks of our coaching abilities. And then around week 4, we could pick different ones. But I'm definitely going to go for development to start out. Charlie Smythe. What the fuck? Is he talking about being a quarterback? Is this that kicker quarterback shit? We'll talk after preseason, Smythe. I didn't read the very beginning, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it on somebody else's franchise where the kicker says, I could be the next quarterback. And we're like, what? No, you can't. Ooh, usually I do some of these, but maybe I'll skip it this year. Actually, let's at least get a couple of the rookies, some of their shit. Let's do Mark Dre real quick. Take 2 seconds to hit this Stony real quick. Yeah, I plan on this guy taking over Bush. Bush was a high key, signing last year in the free agency. I didn't like the way he played last year. He had over 100 tackles, but in games he was struggling in coverage. He was getting beat constantly around the edge and stuff. He just wasn't playing as fast as we'd like. So we drafted this kid, who's an athletic monster. Let's go ahead and knock out one of these. See if there's anything else I want to do. Oh shit, Mike, what the fuck are we doing? It'd probably help if I'd sit the fuck down. All right. Oh, guessed wrong. And we're also going against Genty, which is not fun. Sorry, we'll fix it. Don't worry, guys. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Milrose played really well. He's played really well. Not like I'm doing in this mini camp, but it was tough because the hardest he had... Oh, Jesus Christ. Genty, chill out. I did this last year with, what's his name? And I hit gold. Crosby, who was undrafted free agent linebacker. And I did gold on the first try. Now I'm getting cooked. I got bronze. I'd at least like to get silver. There we go. I need a fumble. That's what I need. Oh my god, what a cut. Alright, well, looks like we're just going to get bronze and get some XP for him. That's unfortunate. There we go. Might have a chance. You get one more good lick. There we go. Save silver. That'll work. One more. And gold. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Sometimes you get a dev upgrade for these. Every now and then. Let's see if we hit one here. One skill point. Didn't get the dev upgrade. We'll do... one pocket presence. Hope we could help Milrow get from normal to star dev. And then maybe our rookie running back will do his too. And simulate preseason, get into week 1 and get fucking rolling. Now, usually I do full games. No. Well, okay, so that's a good question, actually. So what I do is I play 9 of our games and I simulate 8. So that way, it's both me on the field, and I also have to build a roster good enough to win simulated games, is how we do it. And then when I play on defense, I stay locked into one defender. I'll play defensive line, linebacker, safety, corner, and just stay locked into that guy for that play, and let the CPU control everybody else. That way ratings matter. And we get some good gameplay. Oh yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Sorry, I get the hell out of this thing. I should hit gold. Maybe. That'll give it to us. That'll give it to us. All right, we'll do one more with the rookie running back. I think that'll be it. All right, we didn't get a dev upgrade. That's unfortunate. Let's go with Cameron. No, LaMarcus Matthews. He's got good straight line speed. Big, strong, physical runner. Look how big this motherfucker is. Jack, son. Oh, tried to set him up. Didn't work. And we're in for a ride. Mayor, I'm going to need a little bit. Who is that blocking that? Unless they changed his jersey number. That's not Mayor's jersey from last year. No, I'm a Bucks fan. I picked them because their roster is so bad when you start out. And they're full of one-year rentals. So it's a perfect type of team to really shape your own identity with. Because within one season, it looks so much different. Yeah, I'm fucking close to Tampa myself, sir. Great taste. How do you feel about Evans moving on, brother? That's tough. We tried to match him, but he understandably didn't like where things were going. I'm very surprised we kept Todd Bowles and then fired our entire staff, but kept him. I'm like, you're the one that hired the staff, brother. Like, what are we talking about? You're the one that sent a 0 blitz before half when the team had no timeouts and 14 seconds left to go. Yeah, it hurts a lot. I ain't gonna lie. When he broke his consecutive 1,000-yard season with the Bucks against the Saints, I kind of broke down a little bit there. Yeah, I wanted Bowles gone too. I understand some of the guys like him, but some of the decisions and shit that we've been making, not a big fan of. That'll give us gold. Yeah, but I'm a diehard Bucks fan. I've been keeping up since about 1998, 1999 is when I was a young kid and finally started realizing what I was seeing. All right, I think we're good everywhere else. We'll just let those guys ride. Yeah. I'm near Tampa. I'm like 45 minutes out. Yes, sir. I coach in Spring Hill, NFL Flag League over there. I coach my son. I was coaching my daughter too, but she stopped playing. All right, we're going to take all the way those upgrades, and we're just going to give it all the development. Yeah. In fact, we're going to upgrade that too. In fact, let me upgrade it now before simulating. How long I've been streaming? A little over a year. I was started mostly with Call of Duty. And, but we play a lot of different titles around here. Just an overall gamer. Alright, that should give us all the upgrades we need. Oh, whoops. Sweet. Well, I would. My reason why I don't normally do them is I have a hard time touching them and changing shit because I like to keep seeing the way I see them half the time. So I end up barely ever doing Bucks rebuilds. And one, for the last 6 years been pretty good. So it's been not something too appetizing. Wait, let me go full pads. To do, I like the struggle of building a shit roster. Unfortunately, we've done a very good job of building decent rosters. All right, let's see. Who we got in here? We got Ankrum, Dre. I need to unlock the extra focus player thing. The after-school tutor ability. I've done that in my previous franchises, but I haven't done it yet. I'm cool with these guys that are in here. All right, so let's get through this preseason quickly. I don't think we have any battles that we're really too concerned with compared to previous seasons. Oh, shit. How about, I like, one, it's because people build shit, and I don't trust, like, you know, their overall draft, you know, and I don't want to know who the players are, you know what I mean? That's where you get the draft bust and shit like that. If you know who the player is, more than likely they're a good fucking player in these edited draft builds. So I like the randomness of not knowing any of the players, happen to do the scouting, and stuff like that. Yes, sir. And once you get a year or two down the line, you know, I guess you could start with like one real draft and then go forward with fake drafts, for sure. Milrow got an upgrade, hell yeah. Jimmy Steele, I hate taking him off the field, but he's gonna have to back up to start out this year. Let's give him one more power to put him to 70, and then the next couple upgrades we'll do agility. Jock Jones, draft pick from last year. Speaking of busts, we whiffed on this kid. What did we draft him in? Most of our picks have been pretty good. He's only a 4th round pick, but usually we could find some good value in there, and we just completely missed on him. Hell yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're going to be consistent. We go Monday through Fridays. Tuesdays, we start a little bit later and sometimes only get one game in. But usually Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays mornings, we get 2 games in. Usually go through a season a week, roundabouts. That's how it usually works out. Hell yeah. All right, let's get past this first one. You know, we have all the abilities set up. Let's just go similar regular season. I want to get started. Oh, shit. I'm canceling auto sim. I forgot about a trade. Wasn't I looking to trade somebody, guys? Well, we won big time that first game. Who are we looking at trading? I don't have any through my account. No, from like my X Factor. I haven't started a, you know, I don't have an Instagram for it and stuff like that. I used to be in this Madden league, mid-10 sports or something like that. It was almost like ESPN. They would do, it was all a 32 user league, and they would do like, you know, they had graphics when they'd have trades and big moments of the season and stuff and put it on Instagram. But that was as close as I got to that. But I don't have anything personally for myself right now. Oh, Hill. We were going to change that jersey. All right, let's get Thornton to something else. He paid him some good money. Get a slot so we get some route running for him. Dante Thornton really took over last year. Let's hope he continues this going forward. But he is going to change his jersey number after being paid by Tyreek. He goes 17. Hell yeah. I don't know if I caught that one. I don't know if I caught that one. All right, let's get him to 10. Yeah, we threw a lot of money at Tyreek, but that was the last like upgrade I was going to give to him. Oh, heard. Yeah. Yeah, I use Matt 10 sliders through Operation Sports for the most part, and follow Mr. Hurricane. I don't know if you know him, but he's like the one I like to watch to get me in the mood to play Madden and shit before I jump on. He makes really good content. Alright, I think that's it. I don't think I got any other trades. Corners were good. Safety, good. Yeah. Hell yeah. Confirm. Simulate. People get hurt, they get hurt. I don't care right now. Let's just move it on. I've been working on the wear and tear sliders. He's been having a problems with it, and I have my sliders higher, so I don't know what he's doing, but he's running into injuries, and I'm not. This is the slider set he uses for his Snowhawks franchise that he does. He does a Steelers one where he just slow sims, and I thought about doing that to where we just watch our team play, build the team, watch, commentate, and you know, it's all down to the players' ratings. Is there any guys you want us to sign? We could look at free agents real quick, right when we get to, because usually they cut a bunch of people. I like to look right before week 1 and see if there's anybody else. Or are you talking about the Bucks? You talking about our Raiders franchise? I seen that we signed Anzalone. I'm cool with that. He's a good player. He just makes plays happen. Damn, we got a lot of upgrades here. Fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah, Bucks, gotcha. Man, I'm scared of free agency. I don't like spending too much, you know, because you put your eggs in a basket, you get an injury, and then boom, that guy ain't worth shit anymore. You take like the Jets trading or the Colts trading their 2 first-round draft picks to get, you know, Gardner, and then now to re-sign them, plus they're out 2 first-round draft picks, and then boom, the kid's hurt. So it's always scary. I think 49ers, you know, hopefully this works out for them with Mike Evans, but he's, you know, starting to get up there. Hamstring starting to get back. Yeah, Henriksen, if we can have him for cheap. I didn't know he was, is he completely free agent? They didn't franchise tag him or anything this year? I thought they had signed him to a deal. And then they might move him in a trade or something like that, but I didn't know he was available. Yeah, completely free? Gotcha. Yeah, he would be great. Yeah, absolutely. Someone that can be great against both the run and pass. It's been a long time since we've had other than what's his name from the Broncos. He played for us for a couple years. Shaq Barrett. You know, but before him it was like Sibian Rice, you know, but we haven't had dominant edge rushers in years. And that's how we've always liked to get our pressure. It's great front 4. I tell you what, if that one kid could stay healthy, the defensive tackle, not Vita Vea, but the smaller guy, I can't think of his fucking name right now. Undersized, but he's so quick and so great with his hands. Knows how to penetrate. He just can't stay on the field. I feel solid about Auten. Auten's nothing spectacular, does everything well. He had a couple big drops last year when we needed it, but usually he's sure-handed. But I like me some Cade, but I don't know if he's premier type tight end, unfortunately. Is he really asking me about quarterback? I can't. Did anyone catch that? This kicker? Is this what we're talking about right now? I'm going to say more is needed. Yes, Kalijah Kancey. There you go. Thank you. I could not think of his name to save my life. But yeah, he is a baller when he's on the field. You put him and Vita Vea together, Vita Vea taking on the double team. One guy ain't going to stop Kancey. Rookie OTAs. I don't know if I've had this one before. What is this?
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're a Bucks fan.
One player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
The odds, sir. The odds. All right, who are we talking about? This is our corner. We changed his number. He was 38 when we drafted him. I moved him to 21, which was our running back's number last year, who we traded away. Oh, yeah. David looked, unfortunately, slow last year. We'll focus on his development. But, yeah, when he got beat by Shook around the edge, against the Saints, I'm like, ah, man, he's lost it. He's such a baller, though. I absolutely love him, but I think, unfortunately, he's kind of a liability right now. He can put everyone else in a great spot, great QB of the defense, great leader. He's just physically just isn't him anymore, I don't think. Yeah, that's a pro's pro right there. Happy to see who we're talking to right now. Oh, that's the rookie. Okay. You are going to start. All right, I don't know what that talk was about, but basically he wants to start, and we're all about it. Yeah. That's why I was telling my wife and stuff. I was like, obviously I don't want Evans to go. I'm going to miss him and stuff like that. We do have the players. Now, the only thing that really makes me nervous about him leaving is the reason he left. It wasn't the money. We were willing to match the offer from 49ers. So it wasn't that. It was the fact that he didn't have the faith in our team. I don't know if it's because of Baker or if it's because of our head coaching, situation. But he thought he had a better chance of reaching the Super Bowl with the 49ers. So that makes me wonder, was he really that upset about the end of the season, or is he really thinking that this team can't do shit? So that part is what I took away from it for sure. We do have new injury. Riley Moss is out for 4 weeks. So good news, we got Steele ready to go. We have 13 players to cut. Man, it changes week to week with him. One, I want him to stop sailing balls. I don't know what the hell his problem is with fucking overthrowing players, but he arm punts the ball sometimes. It's almost like he puts too much shit into it and it just goes too high. But he's got the grit, he's got the leadership ability. It's just, does he have the arm talent? He can throw it hard as fuck. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I just don't know about the accuracy on a regular basis in some of his decision making. But as a leader of men, he is him. I just don't know about the ability. I actually had wanted to see Trask when we had him. I was like, what can this guy do to get on the field? All right, we are definitely cutting Collier. Don't need him. Levine, I think we're going to move him to practice squad. And we're cutting Palmer. That's good for the receiver room. Let's move the tight end. We're cool with 4. 2. He's a cut candidate. Bull got fired. Now, yeah, the coaching the cycle was pretty tough right now. There wasn't anyone I was super excited about. I'm trying to think of the new coaches that got jobs this year and which ones would be the one I would go for. Yeah, I don't have anyone on top of my head, though. Anybody you had on your radar? Oh, yeah, yeah. Harbaugh for sure. He instantly demands respect. So, yeah, I would have been cool with him. We're going to cut Eichenberg. Yeah, I was surprised they let him go. Yeah, Kubiak's another good one. The Raiders got him, right? Yeah. Move him to practice squad. Practice squad. I think we're going to cut him. Cut him. 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually keep 5, but I might get rid of him. Where are we at? How many? We need 3 more? Jesus. Okay. We're going to cut him. We have safeties that could play. nickel rolls and shit like that if we have to. Yeah, that was another one. I think that was front office and them not getting along. I think we're going to cut Jackson, keep 4 ends. And we're going to go left guard and put this kid on the practice squad. All right, that's it. Good. This is your Raiders. We'll take one look at free agency to see if anyone of value got cut that can bolster our team. But other than that, we are ready to go, boys. Got running backs out the ass, which we do not need. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, Jason, I like him. I wish he knew how to pick a pass rusher better. Like Braswell, he hasn't really worked out. Fucking our second round pick that we let go, Joe Tryon Shrinka, he didn't work out. He's missed Akeem Spence. I don't know if you remember him, or Sean Spence. I can't remember. He was the defensive end that we had drafted, another second round pick. He's just whiffed on so many of those, but he has found great value deeper parts of the draft, especially in the secondary. You got people like Whiteside, Edwards, and Sean Murphy Bunting was good for us. You know, he's found some decent guys. So yeah, I like him. I know, I loved his skill set. He was jacked. He was a combine warrior. Oh, let's choose draft class. Keep auto-generated. I really don't scout that much throughout the year. I pretty much just trust my eyes when it comes to combine stats and stuff like that. That's how we do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, he did go to Pitt? Yeah, his ass couldn't stay fucking healthy. I feel like I have better hips in my age 36 than he does sometimes. Like, he also let Tyler Shuck, the play that I'm talking about where he rolled to the left and beat fucking Levante David to the sideline. I watched this man backpedal off a receiver stock block and not be able to disengage and keep up with Shuck running down the sideline. That is a cornerback. What the fuck are you getting cooked for by a quarterback? They're not named fucking Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was so tough. I was so mad. I was livid. You know, and again, going back to fucking Todd Bowles' decision-making, I can't remember which team it was. I think it was against the Panthers. It was like 14 seconds left to go in the half. They had no timeouts. Third down. We send a 0 blitz. You play soft zone like you've done all fucking day long. Play cover 4, cover 3, something where you have shit handled over top. Force the tackle inside and either give them the field goal or make the clock run out because they couldn't stop it. One of those two things. You do not send a 0 blitz and let Dean get fucking cooked one-on-one down the field. Dumb as fuck. That has happened at least once in the last 3 years where we've sent a 0 blitz at the wrong fucking time and they've cooked the shit out of us. I remember the announcers were like, oh, it looks like they're sending a blitz because you've seen a couple players start angling towards it. And I'm like, they fucking better not. And then I'm like, oh shit, they're really doing it. And then they snap the ball and I'm like, oh no, we're really blitzing. His dad played Lions, got a long-term deal with us. Ooh. Which guy is that? Is he from another team or re-signed with us? Because I've done a pretty bad job of keeping up with all the news here recently. I'm trying to think of people that we currently have on the team. I'm like, you talk, Winfield? Antoine Winfield, the safety? I love Winfield. Okay, yeah, I think it's Winfield that you're talking about because his dad played. You're not talking about 31, are you? Now, he didn't have a greatest year last year. Yeah. I will say this. He definitely took a step back last year. Yeah. But for the most part, he has been so clutch. I think he had like 3 different strip fumbles at the 1 yard line for us last couple of years where it was like, how the fuck? He always finds a way to get his hand on the ball. But yeah, not a great year last year. Not a great year for a lot of our guys last year. You hope he's not taking a step back. But yeah, his first couple years, absolute stud. But last year was tough. And again, you wonder if it's some of that schematic, some things that people yell at Bulbs for about, isn't always like, whenever you have your guys in the position to make plays and they don't make the play, it's not necessarily on the coaching staff. I mean, unless, you wanted that guy to come in and you pounded the table to bring him onto the field. But at the end of the day, players make plays, Now, certain calls shouldn't be called in certain situations. Time management shouldn't be fucked up the way it is that he does. Those type of things are all on him. But there were some times where we were in the right spot. We just couldn't make the play last year. Injuries were a hell of a thing. All right, we got the Browns. All right, first off, let's see. Where did we send? We sent, what's his name, to the Rams. Let's look at our schedule and see if we play the Rams this year. Fuck, we don't. That's why I wanted to train him to an AFC team, but he had a clear path to start for them, so we just went ahead and gave him to him. Now, how we do this, we play 9 out of the 17 games. 8 is simulated. We always usually play week 1. Non-conference game, which is Browns this year. We usually play all our conference games, which is 6 games, so that puts it at 7. And then we play the final non-conference game, usually, which would be the Cowboys in this case. So we play all 3 of these because this is division, and last non-conference. And we usually pick one highlight game. Let's say, man, all our prime times. Okay, like the Ravens. Ravens would be a prime time game. That would be our pick to play for our 9th game of the season. So that's usually how it goes. So we're going to play Browns. We're going to simulate Lions, Colts, Vikings. When we play Ravens, simulate Packers, Bengals. Play I think we simulate Dolphins, then Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers. We play a lot of games at the end of the year. We pretty much play all these games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 7 games we are users. So we're going to have to hope the simulation can carry us till the end of the year. But we had the Browns. We're going to play that right now. All right, we've already done our practice. Let's see what we're going against in the Browns this year. All right, still got Myles Garrett. So Justin Fields signed a multi-year contract with him. Actually improved, so he must not play too bad with the Jets last year. They still have Sanders. They still have Gabriel. I almost did the Browns as my franchise, but ultimately chose the Raiders. Got 2 great running backs. Receiving core is solid. Harold Fannin Jr., I think they kind of shit on his ratings. I think he's better than this. When you watch him play, this man is a fucking beast. Njoku falling off. And I think Njoku, they have him overrated with how fast he is. I'm a Miami Hurricane fan, so I liked Njoku, but he does not have the same play speed as they say he does in Madden. I swear to God, you don't play that fast. And Harold Fannin, who had more juice than him last year, is way slower in the game. I think they kind of fucked him on his ratings. They got a young left tackle and Gilmore, young left guard. They're rebuilding their offensive line. Still not crazy good, very young. I can't say his name. Abiketi. Shit. All right, we're gonna call you 97. Myles Garrett, Mason Graham. They got a good defensive line. Bakers, so good linebackers. All right, so this is a solid defense, which we expect from the Browns, and a hit-and-miss offense. Let's get it rolling. Thank you guys for being patient. And now we are an 86 overall when we started at an 80 overall. So we are finally getting up there to a competitive team. Thank you guys for coming in. If you're enjoying the content, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Help us push this thing out. Who the fuck is that supposed to be? Tim Couch. All right, can Justin Fields turn his career around and help turn the Browns' fortunes around? They have a great defense. Will their offense match their production this year? Those stats aren't right because we were 7-10 last year, and they said our shit's wrong. So we have no idea if those are correct stats or not. Madden's got a bad, you know what I mean? So here we go. At the start of next episode, I'll probably do a little recap on our sliders. That way, if anyone wants to copy what we're doing and try to match up and see how quickly they can build a team using our rules and how we play the game, more power to you. Would love to see how it goes for you. All right, let's sit our ass down. We got a bowl ready to go. All right, Fields in the gun. Trips left. Got Judkins left hip. And we're moving in motion. Judy. Oh, shit, I switched players on accident. And wrapped up quick. Oh, we forgot to make the change. At corner with the injury. Let's go to main corner and we'll adjust slot after that. So we got Ankrum, Porter, Steele. All right, I like that. And then we're going to have Steele play nickel. Ankrum's a little banged up coming into this game. Don't like that for us. And we're going to put speed and... Where's our... Nugent? Okay. Actually, we'll play Nugent back up nickel. I want to see him get on the field. He has great physical abilities. It's just all the other stuff he needs to work on. His craft. All right, let's go. All right, I was thinking about trading Bush going into the season. We're going to give him another look, and then we could potentially trade him after this season or at trade deadline. Ball's tipped up in the air. No one comes up with it. That was close. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Browns. And step back looking is Fields. Going across the middle of the field. Has open Fannin Jr. And guess who is around in coverage? Bush. I don't know if he got enough depth on that. He's supposed to sink back into that second level. Let's give Levi Franks our first round a look here from last year. They dump it off. No pressure. Van Ness chases him down. Gets 9.5. Second catch for Jerry Jeudy on the drive. Fields moving the ball into our territory already. Down at 31, second inches. Going back to the ground game. Judkins. Or maybe his first carry, actually. First down, Browns. Let's send a little bit of pressure here. Show with cross. I'm going to back out of it. Back out of it. Can I get out to the sideline for time? Fields scrambling, looking, can't find anybody. And down he goes. The nickel blitz lands both Brissy and Steele in the backfield. Yeah, we might still move on from Porter. You know, he was supposed to be our main corner that we were looking to build around on the outside, but he hasn't taken that leap. It's been a couple seasons. We still haven't hit 80 overall. All right, we're going with our base set. So our rookie linebacker's on the field for this one as he's going to throw it outside, and we are there. He didn't see Simpson sinking back down low. And Simpson's loose. Free agent signing in the offseason. I don't even know where he came from. I know a lot of players. I don't even recognize this player. I just liked his athleticism that he brought to the table, and we were like, we got to bring him in. And he just proves it. Holy shit, he's got a little cross-eye going on. Hell yeah, thank you, brother. We were sinking back in zone, and then seeing his outside receiver sitting in the flats and crash down on it, and Simpson's loose. No one there to catch him. And what a hell of a start for your Raiders in year 3. Kick is up. Kick is good. Smythe, who wants to play quarterback. Let's stick the kicking. Yeah, Mr. Hurricane had the same thing with his kicker. So I really think I could be QB of this team. The fuck? No. You spent a first-round draft pick on a quarterback. Why the fuck would I? At least he did in his franchise. All right, well, we're up 7-0, and our offense doesn't even need to step on the field. So crazy work. It's nuts, the different bugs and shit that Madden don't fix. Now, I will say the gameplay has gotten so much better the last 2 years than it has for the last 10. It at least feels like a fun game to play, but the old Madden's had him beat for the longest time. I still miss Madden 2002, where you could do gets the ball out quick, and Judy can't hold on through contact, Porter in coverage. But you could do an expansion draft with the Texans and completely start their franchise from new. I don't know why that's never been added to the game, because, man, that would be a beautiful way to start a franchise as Crosby gets back in the backfield and gets a sack. After being relatively quiet last year, getting a sack week 1 is much needed. We look a lot better on defense. We ranked 32nd our first year, 32nd our first year by a large margin. Last year we fell to 30 after starting the year out pretty well, and they're going to get one to Judkins. Big 3rd down, 11. Picks up the 1st down. But I'm hoping we can take a bigger leap with this defense. The offense finished in 1st last year. We were top 5 for sure. Fields sending a receiver in motion. That's Jerry Judy. Going to go back to the ground. Got a pulling guard. Junkins getting loose into the 2nd level. Spinning out of a tackle. And being brought down by Jeremy Chin at the 39. 1st down, Browns. All right. Let's send some more pressure here. Back up into the cover 3. Play action. He's looking. Dumping it off to Njoku. Picks up 7. Big ass bastard. 2nd 3 coming up back in the gun. Trips left. Njoku stays down to help the pocket. He scrambles. Fields gets loose. Slides. And instead of, what the hell? He should have been down at the start of his slide. Would have been a yard short of the 1st down, but they didn't recognize it, which happens every now and then. He slid for another 2 yards past the 1st down line. Oh, shit. I accidentally switched players. Oh, man. Fields loose. Another 1st down. We're going to have to start QB spying him. Let's spy Cosby on this one. And back to the ground game. They run in underneath the penetration. 1st and goal, Browns. They're moving the ball, though. All right, go with a cover 1 look. Judkins suck and win. Get Trey in better position. There we go. And, it's broken up by Porter. This is all Madden. All Madden with Hurricane sliders from his Snowhawks franchise. And again, I'll show that slider set at some point for sure as Fields takes a shot down to the 4. Yeah, we for sure play all Madden. Although they have made the gameplay better in All Pro, and user on user feels pretty decent. And they're not going to get it. 4th and goal from the 2, and now decision time for the Browns after a great drive getting stymied in the red zone. And they are going to go for it. All right, we're going to crash. Okay. They are going to go. Oh, no. QB keep, and we didn't see it. Great call. Fields keeps it. Defense all goes to Judkins. Great decision out of the Browns there. Great read by Fields to keep that ball. But everybody crashed down on Judkins. Not in a while, but I did for the longest time. I've never done it on stream yet. At least I don't think. And maybe I did a couple, but the franchise I joined fell apart as soon as I got in there. It was unfortunate. But I might search, around Reddit and stuff and see if I can run into one. The best time is when you're in the regular season. That's when, in real life football, the franchises are usually pretty active. I can always see if that Tennessee sports league I was in is still up and running to this day, because that was my best experience in an online franchise for sure. Yeah, we led the league in touchdowns scored, but we also led the league in interceptions thrown. And I also led the league in interceptions where I picked it off. It was just, we gave up the ball a lot. I played as the Packers. I had Aaron Rodgers and shit. It's about 5-6 years ago. As Genty takes his first carry of the season, gets 2. Now the offense runs through him. We try to get the running game going, get the play action moving. Milroe has athletic ability to keep the ball from time to time. As Genty gets loose. And finally brought down by a host of Browns at the 39. 1st and 10 coming up. Genty still in the game. 2 tight end set, single back. We got Hill and Thornton at receivers. And we are going to throw that out of bounds. I tried to layer it, but safety did a good job of not being too deep there. Thought I was going to get away with one. We're going to roll out here. We got Besh crossing. Besh spinning. Besh going down. Slowly. 3rd and 4 coming up. All right, can the Browns get off the field here? Oh, man, backside pursuit is good, but Genty will not go down. 1st down, Raiders. The best player offense is showing it. All right, might need to sub him out after this play. As Genty gets loose again. Nice cut. Safety gets lost. And that'll do it for your very quick first quarter. A lot of running of the ball for both teams so far. First downs. And that does it for your first quarter. 7-7 as the Raiders are driving. The rookie got shook right there. Not bad. Smoke a bowl for good luck. All right, let's see. Wait, why is he the spell halfback? Hold on. My main backup should... Oh, what? Matthews. I must put him in the wrong spot. There we go. All right, let's give a carry to our 7th round draft pick rookie, 230-pound Matthews. Should have cut it inside. Browning goes for 1. Second 9. They're going heavy in the box. Milroe under center. Going to play action. Defensive end doesn't see it. Good shit. Oh, it's fumbled. And Milroe holds on to it. I thought I threw that. And there was great coverage on the outside because he was playing in the middle of that high-low read and had pretty good positioning on both players to be able to make that play. Spacing didn't quite work out that time. As we are 3rd and 30. That blown up this drive. Step up in the pocket. Let it go for Bowers, who holds on and gets us back in the field goal range where our future quarterback is about to kick the ball. Kick is up. Kick is right down the middle. And the Raiders move back in the lead. 10-7, 10 minutes left to go in the second. Justin Fields looking to step back on the field. A very nice drive where he drove right down the field. But he did throw a pick 6 earlier. Can't forget that. I didn't. All right, we need to get pressure. I'm going to send the blitz. I'm going to press them on the outside and help over top with Chin. We got to watch Judkins here. Play action. He's going to throw it over the middle. Oh, we got cooked. Ooh, that was dangerous. Almost got free past the second level. Porter able to make the touchdown saving tackle. Jeremy Chin got caught out of position. And another play action look. Oh, shit. I just completely tanked that. I'm trying to keep my eyes everywhere, so I'm obviously trying to call the game. So I'm trying to call the action in the backfield while still using my guy and making sure my responsibilities are handled. The easiest way is to pass rush and call the game from there. But I do like to change it up and kind of be all over the place. All right, 3rd and 10, big down here, empty backfield. Back to pass, looking, has time, rips over the middle, almost Pitts was able to get it right past the linebacker who was the one that had the pick 6 earlier. Almost had another opportunity at one right there. Fields rocketed that one in there, fit it in the tightest window imaginable. Full house set, play action rollout. He has a man on the comeback route. Great route. Chin didn't do a good job of exploding after that ball was thrown. Got beat in coverage. Chuck in, some more play action. Crossing the field, looking into the corner, almost fitting that one in there too. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Brown, second time in the red zone. Going to send a stunt. Tries to get through. Wide open lane. No one sees him. And Fields scrambles for a touchdown. He is cooking. Definitely have to QB spy him more, which takes away from the pass rush, but if he keeps gashing us, that's what we got to do. You can also maybe find some sets where a linebacker could be in a spy. I remember back in the day, Derek Brooks spying Michael Vick and us shutting him down after a crazy run that he had. I believe it was rookie year. Milroe back to pass, has a crosser, blitz on the outside, doesn't get there. Besh loose. Gets 2. Second and 8. Can hand it off to Ginty this time. Nowhere to go. Gets wrapped up for no game. And Brown said enough's enough. Cut the shit. And stuff him. Ginty in motion. Stepping up the pocket is Milroe. Milroe has a block by Ginty. Gonna slide to 38. First down, Raiders.
It's a gain of 14 yards. First down. A gain of 14.
I have him at 3rd down back. I haven't seen White come in at all. White's gonna check in the game. I don't like that jersey number. I have to change that. 37. As Rashad White can't find a lane and goes down for a loss of 1. He's one I have mixed feelings about too. Like, he's a great pass catcher out of the backfield. And he has some decent runs, but he doesn't run with any power as Hill gets loose. The safety takes a bad angle. Kobe Bryant takes himself out of the play, and Hill just cooks the outside corner. And that's what he brought him in here to do. Right? Oh, now I noticed you're 1988, and you're pretty much close to the same age. Born in 90. Yeah. Well, that's funny. I seen Rico Dowdle got signed to the Steelers. I'm like, well, what about Gainwell? Gainwell played so well. And then my wife sent me an attachment and it had us signing Gainwell. I'm like, well, I was just talking about him. I'm thinking about him. He runs with he looks hungry. His last year with the Steelers, man, he looked like a great back. I am so glad. December? Nice. Yeah, I'm March, so we're like a year and 4 months apart. Birthday's in just a couple of days, actually. As the Browns set to return. Ooh, he almost gets loose. Gets up to the 37. Great starting field position for Cleveland. This has been an offensive shootout so far. 17-14. We had the pick 6. That made it look. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Made this look a lot worse than it was, and wow, maybe we should have moved him to the right side, or the right side of the line before. He usually always plays left in real life too. But with us signing Luke Van Ness, I think he would be a better run stopper on that side, on the power side, and let Crosby go against the premier tackle. So far, it's working for a couple. All right, boys. Got to get off the field here. 5 wide. Back to pass. He's chucking it deep, and that's our rookie in coverage. And he knocks it away last minute. Oh, he almost beat him. That's Ankrum. First round rookie. Very high on him. Hope he develops into the corner we believe he could be. Bradfield set to return. Undrafted rookie from last year. I tried to sneak to the left of Chin. Couldn't squeeze through. All right, 4 minutes left to go in the half. Raiders take back possession with the lead. Oh, bad angle again. Genty just doing Genty things. 6 carries, 62 yards on the day. He is on fire. He was top 5 in rushing last year. White checks in the game, left hip of Milrow. Ooh, I tried to roll left. Speaking of people retiring and stuff, Gene Deckerhoff. Man, it's going to be so weird not hearing him call the games. I unfortunately work on Sundays, so a lot of times I'm on my way to work in about the third or fourth quarter, and I listen to him on my 35, 40-minute commute. And it's going to be so weird not hearing his voice anymore as Milrow breaks outside. They lose contain, and they're not going to catch him. Gone. And we put our trust in Milrow, traded Hardesty, and Milrow is giving us our money's worth. And he's still on his rookie deal. So we have one more year. He has 2 years on his deal, so this year and next year, that we could spend money elsewhere. But we do have to prepare for that contract that's coming. Because, boy, it is coming. 3-play drive. Man, we look excited. Explosive. Oh, yeah, 100%. Once we decided to make the move to trade Hardesty, it was essentially saying, all right, we are putting all our chips in Milrow. Hardesty had the higher dev trait. He fell to us in the second round, was a first-round talent. We had no intentions of drafting a quarterback last year. But when someone like that falls in your lap, you take a shot, and we did. And now we were able to trade that into a first-round draft pick for next year. So we still got our pick back and plus some. I think that was a good trade because, one, he definitely proved that he's better than the second-round pick. And he threw 9 touchdowns and 1 interception in his playing time last year. So I believe the Rams, with a 68 overall quarterback, would definitely take that trade. Hell yeah. I probably could have got more out of him, but again, I'm not trying to look to abuse the CPU. I'm trying to keep it as realistic as possible. So if I'm trading someone that's on an expiring deal that they might not be able to even re-sign, basically it's a 1-year rental. So what does a 1-year rental go for? About 5th, 6th round draft pick, So I just keep those things in mind when I'm making my moves. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Fields needs to shrink this lead. In motion. Going out quick outside. Can we get there? Yes, we do. And that's Long on the tackle. What is he doing on the field? Are we in a 4-2-5 set right now? We might be. Warren Nichols banged up, 1 of the 2, as Fields goes outside under pressure, hits Judkins, who goes out of bounds just short of the first down. 3rd and inches. We're crowding the box. Looking for a QB sneak here. Oh, shit. It worked! I thought he was going QB sneak, so we went to go plug the lane and accidentally tripped up Judkins, and that's Luke Van Ness A key free agent signing going down here in week 1. We do have Clavon Chason still on the roster we signed last year to a 2-year deal. So he will step up into that role. And then we got a 6th round rookie. Oh, yeah, right? Oh, shit, Bradfield. Breaks it open. Yeah, and then they traded Michael Pittman Jr., which I didn't think was going to happen, but they can't pay both. Not with all the other stuff they had going on. Muscle cramps. All right, so we'll keep an eye on him, make sure we don't risk too much of injury with him moving forward. Stepping up in the pocket, finding Thornton down low. Or not Thornton, Hill. Sorry, I see number 10. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd catch of the day. I tried to go in a hurry up, and I missed my chance. Thornton's been quiet today. Oh, he has leverage here. No, fuck. Ball sailed. 21 did a good job of crashing down. He had bad leverage to start, but great recovery. Denzel Ward. Going with, oh, shit. Line, oh, that worked. We thought he was going to take Hill down low, and the linebacker safety playing in that middle spot climbed and almost stepped into that passing lane. In the hurry up. 56 to go. Milroe. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Looking. Doesn't find anything. Tries to go down. Does without fumbling. We're going to call our first timeout. Or, oh, shit. We've already wasted one earlier with an injury. Forgot about that. All right, 1 timeout to go. 45 seconds left to go in the half. Trying to sneak out some points before halftime. Milroe back and looking, and offensive line falling apart, goes down, flag on the play, and it's holding on us. So they will decline. And the clock stopped for us, though. So, okay, that worked out. Nice little timeout there. Milroe stepping up in the pocket, looking, dumping it off to Bowers. As the defense collapses, able to not go past the line of scrimmage there. Heads up play by Milroe. Man, the way he moves in the pocket is so fucking smooth. I haven't had that in this game yet. We're in a hurry up. Got Besh in the corner, one-on-one coverage, and he can't come up with it. Number 1 out there. I don't know if he got a hand on it. I'm going to try to hit the seam here with Bowers. And the ball's tipped. Tried to fit it in there, and is that Delpit in coverage? Well, we'll take our 3. Take the points. Kick is up. Kick is good. Up by 13 with just 10 seconds left to go in the half. Great start for your Raiders. This is exactly how we want to start. This is a team that's beatable. Their defense is pretty damn good, but their offense is kind of meh. Although they've looked decent today. Again, if it wasn't for that pick 6, it'd look like a different ball game right now. It'd be a 1-score game. They're cool with going into the second half. I can't remember who got the ball first. I think they did. Yeah, they did. We had the pick 6 on the first drive. So we also get the ball going in the half. Chance to stretch this lead to a 3-possession lead. Great opening week for your boys. 27 scored in the first half. 2 field goals. Pick 6. And 2 tuds. And is that our quarterback, Hardesty? That's Hardesty in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. And he picks up his first win as the starter for the LA Rams. God, I can't wait. Man, if we get a Super Bowl against them, that'd be perfect. That's the goal anyways. Got Texans. Stroud going deep. And that's their halftime, 14-7. Oh, got a divisional game right here. Broncos taking on the Ravens. We need Ravens to do something here. And Lamar Jackson's back to pass. Pump faking. Looking all day in the pocket. And goes down. No, sheds it. Still going. Still moving. And he's gone. 17-3. Broncos down. How the hell did he not come up with that sack? With the slow motion shed. All right, great first half, man. Love seeing the players we brought in make a difference. A couple big plays out of drafted guys. Of course, one of our free agent signings coming up with a pick 6. That's nice. Rashad White ran for a yard. That's cool. All right, yeah, we do start the ball in second half. Hit this stogie real quick while we have halftime. All right, let's see what we got. We have 10 first downs on the day. They have 12. They moved the ball pretty well. Total offense, we were already at 250, and that's with us getting a pick 6 and putting their offense right back on the field to take more time away. So we haven't had as much reps offensively as they had, snap count-wise. 8 of 12 passing. Love to see it. No picks. 3 of 5 on third downs. That's a solid number. No turnovers. We had the fumble, but we were able to recover it and still get a field goal out of that drive. So, good start. We're leaking too much yards. I will say that. I would like us to do a better job of containing this offense. But we bow up when we need it the most. And here we go. Back to return, looking for a block, trying to get to the outside. I tried to do a little stutter step to the right and then juke left, but he did a full fucking juke to the right. All right, Milroe taking the field again. Proving our competence at a... Going to start offset I. We're going to hit him with a play action to start. Go against our tendency of running to open the half. Going to roll out right. He has the receiver. Throws it behind Thornton, who's able to slow down and catch it. He had him beat so bad it didn't matter. But if that coverage was any better, that's a pickable ball right there. I tried to lead him, but he's throwing on the run. Didn't work out. Back to play action again. Going to dump it off to White. One-on-one coverage outside. Try to make a miss. Try to spin out of it. Great open field tackle. 2nd and 10 coming up. Trips right. Got 2-on-2 outside, but Best can't come up with the block. And Delpit stops that before it gets going. Quick third down, 3rd and 9. Coming up, White still in the backfield. Pump fake, try to get him to crash down on him. Oh, Best comes up with the catch and more. First down, Raiders. Man coverage. Got inside shade of the defender. Able to wall him off. And shed him. Going back to the ground. Genty has some blockers. Tries to set it up with Glaze. Gets 8. Oh, yeah, I know it's a 2-year deal. $20 million per year, I think, roundabouts, if I remember correctly. Or 3-year deal. May even be a 3-year deal, which is wild. I don't know. You know, sometimes that 3rd year is voidable, depending on what language they have. And Mayer's loose. New Jersey number, same Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders. I think he was 87 last year. Might move his number back to where it was. They want us to go for 2 here. I'm just going to kick the extra point. And we are fucking smoking the Browns. We went 6-11 our first year. That's with basically the real Raiders, who only won 3 games in real life that year. And then last year we went 7-10, so improved by a game. But now I think is the year that we take the playoff leap. And we can be fired in this series. I have coach firing off right now in case, any stupid shit happens. But whenever we feel like we do a bad enough job, we will turn it back on and see if they fire us, basically. But we did get extended last year. So realistically, we should be safe. But this roster is starting to get good, so we got to start proving that we have it figured out. And Fields is going to throw it out of bounds and not risk the sack pressure collapsing around him. The pressure has been a lot better so far this year. Brissy was our leading sack person last year. 9-yard game. Trenton Simpson on the tackle. Do they run or do they pass here? And they are going to... Oh, fuck. Bad angle. Jesus Christ. First down, Browns. I don't want to talk about it.
It's a gain of 2. And the Browns first down.
That was a terrible attempted tackle. All right, we're going to crash the flats. Play inside zone with Cross here. Play action. Or no, not play action. He kept it. Almost had the edge, but Crosby said no. And him moving to right end has been a big boost for us. He is playing great over there. Chason is in the game for Luke Van Ness, who is still banged up. Muscle cramps, and they're going to do a QB draw here. And Bush trying to get around Fannin. Wasn't able to get there in time. And again, he feels slow. His speed ratings are good, but man, he is just a cinder block out there. And if this game stays the way it is, we might sub in the rookie in this nickel set to get a look at him in pass coverage and stuff. He is in our base Sam position, so we'll see him every now and then. But almost jumped. That's Porter. And Fields got away with one there after throwing a pick 6 in the first drive of the game. Almost had maybe another one. Trips right on third down. They've been pretty good on third down so far. Fields back to pass, looking, and finds the seam. Why? Let's take a look at that one. All right, I just want to make sure it was good. All right, so here's another coaching moment right here. I don't know why he takes him. We are in zone. So I'm expecting him to kind of like settle here or to go to the flats. So I'm trying to see what he's going to do. For some reason, he stays in man coverage. I don't have man anywhere on the field, but he decides to take him. That's Jimmy Steele, the rookie from last year, making a big mistake there on third down.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Browns.
Let's check in the cover, too. I'm going to use our steal this time. Crash the line right. They don't go to the pass or run. Oh, outside is Judy. Great route. Great throw. Touchdown, Browns. And they shrink the lead to a 2-possession game. Halfway through the third. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right. Our defense got cooked that drive. They had to have it, and they got it. Now, let's see if Browns can figure out our offense. We've pretty much been able to do whatever the hell we wanted to do so far. As Slaughter takes it up to the 25. In the eye, play action. Looking, stepping up, nowhere to go. Good coverage downfield. Just going to get what we can get. Linebackers got real deep in there. Who are you talking shit to? I just ran 90 yards on you like a play ago. Milrow back in the gun. Back to pass. Has Bowers outside man coverage. Not able to keep up with him. First down, Raiders. He's already thrown for 212 yards on the day, 3 touchdowns. He is looking great to start the season. Offset eye, Genty getting a carry. No one up the middle. Has a lane, has a first down in the enemy territory at the 36. And we are moving and grooving. Rashad White checks in the game. Right hip. He's going to get the carry. Has some room to run. Breaks it outside. Delpit takes a bad angle. Schlesinger can't keep up. And White is gone. And this Raiders offense looks disgusting. All right, fuck it. We'll go for 2. So you stop suggesting it. Throw a quick pass right here to Hill. Man, we look so much better than last year. This ain't even close. Milroe might hit a dev upgrade at the beginning of this season. Let's try to really put it on him. All right, I am curious. So we are going to take, now that we're up by 3 scores, we're going to take our rookie linebacker and put him in. They fucking... Again, if you end up playing... I don't know what this bug is, but every halftime, they change your sub linebackers and your sub corner, your slot corner. But we're going to put Simpson and Dre in. Bush... again, his speed is so great. I don't understand why he's so slow. Is his change of direction bad? Okay, it's 78. But still, his is 79, and he feels so much faster. But let's give some reps to Dre here. I want to see what he does.
At their own 25-yard line.
Number 40.
Here we go. Green 19.
He's in man coverage with Junkins on this one. Oh, no, he switches. Oh, Rassi gets through immediately on the first move on the guard. And their offensive line is suspect. When we were looking at their roster, they got a lot of young talent, but they are young. They need some time to develop. Unfortunately, they don't have that time today. We're going to risk it for the biscuit here. Motion. Oh, we switch. What the... It threw me off because I seen the safety not take his man. So if it was play action, we would have been cooked. So I left my assignment, but thankfully we were able to take care of business there. Let's go with a man cover 2 here. I'll play with cross. Deep safety on this side. Fields back to pass, looking. Tries to dump it off for Judy. Quickly wrapped up and stopped. And that'll be a quick drive for the Browns. And they are starting to fall apart. Las Vegas came out swinging. Punching them right in the mouth. Everyone has a plan to get decked in the face. Tyreek Hill still has a little bit of juice left. Brought onto the team on a 2-year contract. We overpaid the shit out of him to get him on the team. And so far, it's working out for our favor. He's in man coverage. We're going to test it. And great coverage down the field. That's one of those we got to trust the break and throw on his cut. If he separates, that's a 6. If not, maybe a knockdown, but should be good. But no safety floating around us. Genty finds room to run, and oh my goodness, he's loose. And wow, the Browns fans are tired of it. 9 carries, 141 yards. Just a disgusting game out of Genty. And again, these are the same sliders as last year. We went 7-10. We lost some user games. We had to we simulate 8, play 9. So these sliders aren't easy. They're all Madden. And we have run blocking turned down. Now we might move tackling up for both user and CPU. But I found pretty good stat. Like last year, the stats looked nice, so I felt like it was in a good spot. But we are just putting belt to ass right now. (49-21) as we head into the fourth quarter. Love to see it. Browns wishing they can go home now. Well, they are home, but they want to get out of this stadium. Because we are kicking them out right now. At least we're not Detroit. All right. I don't know if you remember that video from like 10 years ago. It was like this song showing like shitty-ass Cleveland. And the song that ends like, at least we're not Detroit. But Detroit's changed a little bit since those days. Man, ball out quick for Judy. Judy's looking good. Judkins has looked good in flashes. And Fields hasn't played a terrible day, but their defense hasn't been able to stop anything of ours. Ooh, throws a quick slant outside in front of the chin. Crash in the box here. And they're going to go to the ground, run right into the blitz as Brissy makes the tackle. And the Browns fans letting them know another week one of looking like shit. They should be used to it by now. Judkins gets slapped around. Gain of nothing. All right, 3rd and 9 in the gun. Browns fans still pissed. Judkins motioning out. Offensive line holds up. Pocket collapses. Fields gets loose. Outside, takes a shot. Holds on to the ball. 1st down, Browns. Clock ticking. 9 minutes left to go in the 4th. Fields in the gun. Back to pass. Nope. Play action. He's going to keep it. On the outside. Chin chases them down. Their big game for Fields. 10 carries, 96 yards for Justin Fields, showing he can still fly. Oh, man, he's going to keep it again. They're like, well, I guess this is our offense now. And that doesn't work. And the Browns fans letting them have it. Show pressure. Back out of it. Looking for him to go over the middle. Doesn't. Ooh, we tried to kill him. I tried to make his mama feel that one. Slid right before we could punish him. I just showed like a bunch of our old chat all over my screen. I don't know what the hell just happened, but 5 comments from about 30 minutes ago just came in. As he floats it outside. Dangerous throw. Rookie had a chance at it, but he didn't make a play. They're going to go for it on 4th and 8, down by 28.
Here we go.
Last chance for the Browns. Stepping up in the pocket. Can't find any room. Goes down. Simpson on the tackle. And that's a turnover. Man, what a game. All right. Okay. Genty, you've done enough. Great game, fella. You've had 11 carries. That'll be your day. Let's stop beating the shit out of him now. Let's put in our rookie 7th-round draft pick, who's still the same age as Genty, who's been in the league for 2 years already. And we'll give Bradfield the 3rd down running back snaps. And we'll move Matthews to power. All right.
A gain of 15 yards. And a Raider first
And
down.
we're going to go straight to the ground. Matthews. See how the running game looks different when it's not Genty? Genty's making this difficulty look easy because he is just cooking. But like Brashard Smith last year, he ran for 2 yards a carry. So it really is the player doing the work here. Matthews finds nowhere to go. That just shows you how good he is. 3rd down. Looking. Oh, had him. If I'd have recognized the blitz a little bit sooner, I should have threw it like a second sooner and floated it out there. Let him go get it. Quick 3 and out. Cleveland holds on. Now, like I said, this is, with us getting this game set up and then getting, one game in. This will be our only game today, but tomorrow morning we'll be playing at least 2 user games, and I believe we'll have like 3 or 4 to simulate. So we'll get a good chunk of the season done tomorrow, because I think we have to simulate 3 straight games after this week before our next user.
Here we go.
And again, Fields, that's been his game. Their offense has been his legs.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28.
Here we go.
And we send the house. And the rookie gets in the backfield, bringing him down for a loss. 3rd round draft pick. Hidden development. Very talented kid. Justin Fields. Back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Crosby gets there again. He had 7.5 sacks his first year with us. He had 10 sacks last year. And now he has 3 sacks week 1. We are looking fantastic. Flip one out to Thornton. He's been quiet today. He hasn't really been asked to do much. 1,000-yard receiver from last year. Jalen Milrose, 16 of 22 today for 223 yards. 2 touchdowns in the air, 1 on the ground. Got him. He'll just beat him so bad off the line. Kobe Bryant had no chance. If only he had a helicopter. What? Too soon? Still too soon. Man, this is just not even close. Might super send the rest of this just to get the hell out of here. I'm almost tired of beating up the Browns. It's like shooting a dead dog. Like, what are we doing? This ain't the dog pound. This is Pet Cemetery. That's what they should call this place.
Green 19,
Fields trying to figure something out. Going back to Judkins. He's been a solid bright spot for them today. Not much of those to go around.
Here we go.
2nd and 6.
331.
This time has blocks. Gets it downfield to Judy. Judy's also had a pretty decent game. I mean, Fields stat-wise ain't bad.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Browns first down.
Here we go.
Kids are home from spring break. I'm sure you hear them in the background. Oh, shit. And he gets loose. Steele chases him down before he can get.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
I'm going to secure him before he gets loose for 6. Back in the gun. Trips left.
Hurry up. Green 19.
2 minutes left to go. Just trying to put up one more positive drive out is the Browns. And we're in coverage there and get beat. Fannin runs his ass over. Gets 9.5, just short of first down. Ooh, Judkins fighting. Goes backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're just running this shit out of this ball now. They might try to sneak one more. No, they're just going to keep running it. Even they're tired of this shit. And this could be the last play. Back to pass. Fields looking, throws it straight to chin. Who's going to attempt to take it back? His slow ass gets up to the 15, and that'll do it. Las Vegas winning 56-21. What an ass beating. Great start to our season. Now we do have to simulate the next 3 games. Is this roster good enough for us to hold a positive record before we touch the sticks again? Justin Field in his debut with the Browns don't go quite as expected. Again, he didn't do bad. Our defense other than a couple picks and a couple key stops in the red zone, didn't look all the greatest. But certainly better than last year. Like, our quarterbacks were like getting 80% completion percentage on us, tearing us up. We weren't getting a pass rush. We did both of those things today. Much better. Much better. Ground game was disgusting. Genty went off. Matthews, 3 carries, 4 yards. He didn't really do anything, but White had a hell of a carry. He had 1 for 1 yard, and then, I know he lost a yard, and he got 36 on the other carry, where he got loose for the touchdown. Changed his jersey number. Jerry Jeudy had a great game. Our receiving core didn't really have to do all that much between the defense and the ground game. They just had to be complimentary. And Crosby goes off, moving to the right end spot. Gets 3 sacks and a forced fumble. Brissy picks up another one. He was our leading sacker from last year. We gave up 3, but no big deal. And that'll do it. Fuck yeah. I appreciate you guys coming in. Hell of an episode. Great start to our season. And again, these will move at a faster pace now that we're done with all the other stuff. We'll get into these games, get playing, get moving. So tomorrow's episode will have a lot more action in it than today. As Brock Bowers moved into the 99 club, Jalen Milroe gets another upgrade. I'm hoping he gets the dev trait upgrade. We're going to keep him a scheme fit by doing strong arm, and instead of getting like 2 or 3 like he was getting last year, gets 5 different abilities to move up. At only 24 years old, he's looking good. And his awareness is finally in the 70s. And this is without boosts. Because remember, we're using all our boosts in development for the first couple weeks of the season. Around week 4, we should be able to use coaching abilities, which will be able to increase his awareness and accuracies to help him out even further as we get into the meat of the season. All right, let's advance the week, and then we will call it there. So we have Lions and Colts. Those are definitely simulated. And then I'll be able to see that next game as soon as we get to this part. Vikings. Yeah, so all 3 of these games are simulated next episode. So we'll see how we're holding up in the week 5. But for now, we finish first in the league in rushing yards, 289 yards on the ground between scrambling and Genty going off. 56 points scored is number 1. Defense held up pretty well. And that's where we're going to leave it, guys. GG's. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all on the next.